Welcome back to Googan's in Puerto Rico. The boys have decided to do a bit of dangling today from the foot. You see, there's so much fishing opportunity here in this beautiful island. And of course, got the Atlantic Ocean, part of the Caribbean is over here. But what lies within the island is what we are going to explore today. There's so many different ponds, lakes, rivers, and streams. But one thing that can be so much fun, especially fishing in these tropical environments, is doing a bit of pond hopping in golf courses. So the boys are gonna go head to head today in a little golf course pond hopping challenge. Myself and Grant versus Old Rack Attack and Skip. And what we're after today is not your ordinary little pond bass. We're not going for some gillies, not even going to throw some corn at tilapia. What lurks in these ponds might surprise you. Big bodacious fish, but that's all we'll say. I'll keep my lips sealed. Oh, got him! Got him. Today's challenge is gonna work a little something like this. Each team is gonna have the opportunity to catch as most fish as they possibly can. Each fish will count for 5 points. But here's the twist. If you jump a fish off, if you lose a fish, that is going to count against your total score. So -1 points if you do lose a fish. Obviously, the person who catches the most fish wins. Wieners, let's get after it.
This is pretty nuts. I mean, these are tiny little tropical golf course ponds, and we've already seen multiple signs of life. Giant roll, giant blow up, and this pond is literally like a puddle. I literally would just walk past this if we were bass fishing, but there's like 40, 50-pound fish in here. So someone's got to hook up. I got the glide bait on them, feeling good about it. Oh, big fish just chased it.
Oh yeah.
Big fish just came up on it. Holy crap. Well, I'm sure you guys could see that dust cloud, but working the glide along the bank, something freaking giant.
Oh my God! Oh my God, big tarpon!
Oh, what was that?
Big tarpon! Big tarpon right at my feet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was just twitching this little dankle minnow along the bank, and I had like a, I don't know, 15, 20 pound tarpon come up and just roll on it. Oh, he's frayed me up already so good. That was insane. I was not prepared for that. It like blows my mind that like giant epic premier saltwater fish can live in a puddle like this. But the reason is because these pipes that you see here, they actually connect to the oceans, the intercoastal. So you've got like essentially an array of underground thoroughways where fish come from the ocean and find their ways into these little tiny ponds. And this was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a little tiny ditch like that. It was a good tarpon. Would have definitely put me to work there. Bit right at my feet too. Of course he bites right at my feet like that. Oh my goodness, that was nuts.
Okay, I gotta get first impressions, Skip.
What's up?
Like, what do you think about Puerto Rico? What do you think about where we're fishing, with the situation?
You know, I'm sitting here watching like a 20-pounder roll over here, like a 20, 30-pounder roll over here. There was like a 50, 60-pounder over there, like one of the biggest pond tarpon I've seen in a very long time. Place is very healthy. I haven't seen a single small tarpon yet, which is pretty cool.
Okay, explain to me this. Like, we're seeing a lot of tarpon roll out here.
Yep.
Now, is the idea you just keep casting out there until they bite? Are they breathing, or what are they doing?
So they're coming up and they're breathing. They're just rolling. Basically, I'm blind casting anywhere until I see one that's in like casting distance, and like basically I try to lead all these fish by like, you know, 5-ish feet, especially like in this murky water. I mean, like, we're gonna have to get our baits pretty close. So basically just fan casting, doing whatever until I can make a good shot and lead a fish. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, maybe the nighttime bite's the way to go. A topwater spook, really, really slow, just might just absolutely get crushed.
This water looks cleaner.
It's super clean.
Oh, big snook, big snook, big snook.
Follower.
Big snook right there. Big snook. Oh, I got him. Oh,
fish
there
on,
we go.
fish
That was
on.
gnarly. That was gnarly.
Yeah.
Yes,
sir.
That was awesome. My first ever snook on the glide. That was so cool. He came up and chased it, and I just didn't have enough water, so I threw it back in there and he absolutely annihilated it, dude. That was crazy. We got ourselves the first fish of the day. Actually, probably one of my biggest snook ever. I've very seldom actually fished for snook, and to catch one on a glide in a pond is like absolute premiere. There we go, my first ever Puerto Rican snook. Very dark fish, not really used to what I'm seeing. Usually the ones I've caught in the past are very light, but this guy he's dark, probably from hanging in all that dirty fresh water, that brackish water. So cool, the boys on the board, that's 5 points. Such a fun fish. Feels cool too, because this is like technically my personal best, even though there's much bigger down there. Send him back. Make sure she swims off good. Although small, that fish is very mighty. Awesome. Well, pretty excited to not only get my first fish in Puerto Rico, but also to catch it on a new bait that we are dropping very soon. I think you guys will be able to get your hands on this in the springtime. What we've essentially done is we've made a very inexpensive, affordable glide bait that swims beautifully. Like, this is probably one of the best looking glides that I have fished for the price.
Snook, big snook.
Big snook.
Big snook, just
throw it back in there.
Oh,
just throw it back in there. Just throw it back in there.
Holy smokes. Dude, I saw him just cruising the bank and
that's what basically happened to me.
Smoked it.
That is essentially what Grant and I are throwing out. This right here is the brand new Googan Glide. It's I believe a 6 inches. I think that's the size we're gonna make. We're making a 6.
Big one. He's still on it.
He's still on it.
He's still on it.
Grant just keeps interrupting me because he's gonna catch a big one. Then we'll also potentially got an 8-inch coming too. But this is legitimately, I don't exaggerate when I say this, but it's legitimately the most affordable boat and pond glide that I think is out there. We wanted to make something inexpensive for a lot of the bank anglers, a lot of also boat guys too that like getting their glide baits in risky situations. This bait is gonna retail for a little over $20, I believe, and it swims insanely. We got a bunch of different colors. We got a couple bluegill, a couple shad, a couple dirty water, a couple clear water colors, but overall, it's taken a lot of time, but between ourselves and Philip, our bait designer, we have pretty much finally come down to the wire to the final production. Swiveling hook hangers, so in an instance like that, if you wanted to go take this and upgrade the hooks and throw it for snook and tarpon, you could do so. Very good hardware, a little strike indicator on top. We might make that smaller. Again, right now we're just tweaking some of the minor things, but this is probably one of the best glides you're gonna get for under 30 bucks, and it's inexpensive. So, you know, if you like fishing seawalls and if you like banging up against docks, you're not risking destroying like a $200 glide. You're basically fishing something that's like effectively as much as a expensive crankbait.
Oh, I see a snook right here. Just buried in the grass. Oh, got him. He came and smoked it. Smoked the glizzy. Oh, I saw this fish just buried in the grass. Oh no, he's around the gill rigger. Holy crap, that was insane. That fish was sitting right there, and like John said, if you just put it on them, they'll crush it. Oh, I got him hooked funny. Oh, I think I got him. God, and they are strong. Holy crap. Come here, buddy. It's a good one right there. Holy crap. Come here, come here. Yes, sir. Number 2. Again on the glide. Just watched John get his first snook, and I actually just saw this guy laid up in the grass, and I pitched the old glizzy glide on him. Got myself a nice, beautiful first snook of the trip, and man, did he put up a brawl. To think these fish get twice that size, and they are so aggressive, so powerful, and fishing a literal tiny golf course pond like you'd catch some bass. But let's get this beautiful fish back and see if we can't get another one, a bigger one, or even another species. Man, that was freaking fun. Sight casting, big snook with the glide bait. And he's a nice slot fish, but the one I had in that other pond might have been a 40-incher, and sight casting him is crazy. As soon as I got that glide in his vicinity, he just, boom, crushed it. That was awesome. Well, I believe it is 5 points of fish, so that makes it 10, and that's what she crushed right there. John showed me how it's done, and then I figured I'd pick it up and crush him. But we got 10 points. I don't know how the oh, he just had one too. John just had another one. They're biting, so we got to get back to it and see if we can't get a jump start on the boys. Let's go.
Nice. Nothing yet. They're hard to catch, but there's some good. There's tarpon in here.
Really?
Yeah. If you watch out there, you'll see them come up.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's cool to be like on a golf course, but like seeing that,
Yeah.
that's kind of wild.
That's next level. Yeah, we
Yup.
got
Oh!
There we go. Good stuff. That's my boy, Skip.
Nice snook. Very nice snook. Dude, I was going so slow. He just came up looking at it. Boom.
Oh yeah. You're gonna be here a minute
Yeah.
on that rig. You just let me know if I need to jump in.
It's called taking your snook for a walk. Hello.
Heck of a fish. You know what's even better?
What's that?
We got John across the way just watching it.
The other team is right across the pond we're fishing right now, and Skip's hooked up. It looks like a good one. Thankfully, we're not doing anything by size this challenge, otherwise we might be in trouble. It looks like a big one. It came up initially, and then it just took off running for the hills.
Oh, that's not good. That's
good.
not healthy.
Need him to turn the other way. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
If I can get
There
it
you go.
under.
There you
There we go.
Good job, good job. You got him?
Here we go.
Come on, baby.
Come
Get
here,
that
buddy.
fish. Yes. Yes, Skip. Yes, Skip.
A great fish.
that?
I saw this boy creeping down the bank so slow. Put it right in front of him, slow rolling. Dude, I slowed this bait down so slow. He came up, just smoked it. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Great, great fish. Big old eyes, massive eyes on this thing. Wow. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a major point.
4
buddy.
pound braid, 15 pound fluoro,
That's incredible.
and we're out here smoking. Gotta love it. Let's go.
Let's go. So glad Skip's on my team. So you saw that fish.
Yeah, he
Creeping.
was cruising down the bank. I initially I cast a little far off to the right. He was coming down the left. Just brought it over to him, slowed it way down. And I mean, he came up and it was such a like tiny little bite. It was like, and that was it, man.
What's kind of crazy too is like most of the time back in the States, if you're fishing a spot like this, like a golf course pond or array of ponds, especially on a nice day where people are golfing, you're getting kicked out in 5 seconds. But for whatever reason, the people here don't care. Everyone's chill. They're like, how's it going? Back home, you get people like literally trying to hit you with golf balls. That has happened before. People will try to tee off and hit you with their ball. It's attempted manslaughter. But over here, everyone's chill. Blood pressure's real low on this island. I love it.
This bank is nice. It's steep. I like this. This is nice. I like the banks with the quick drop-offs. It's like a seawall. The bait gets pushed up, nowhere to go. Yup, there we go. Is that a snook or a tarpon? Ew! Dude, he's so dark. It's the darkest snook of all times. And he pulled, oh, no. Dude, that thing was black as get out, dude. Dude, I don't know, I just pulled hook on it. He jumped like 3 times, kept him on, and then, I don't know, he just must have twisted some funky way and just pulled. But that fish was so dark. Like, I mean, you could almost not even see the black line on him. It was that dark. That was really cool. Super, super tannic fish.
Come on, there we go. There we go, come on.
Oh, fish on.
There we
Fish on, fish on.
Another
Nice.
snook for me. Anytime it seems like you find grass or like a little corner, that's where they're living. My second ever snook. Look how much different this one looks. He's like very,
So bright.
he's very white.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir, that one bonked it too. Another one for the glizzy glide, a completely different looking fish, very silver. I mean, this very well could be a fish that just moved into this pond from the salt. I don't know enough about this game, but that would just be my hypothesis and my guess. Very fun size snook, man. These guys are awesome. They jump, they thrash, they pull, and they eat big baits. What more could you ask for in a golf course pond scenario?
There we go. Double.
2 doubles. Ooh, that one looks decent.
It's decent. It's decent.
I'm gonna hold them in the water.
Double.
Doubles, dude.
On the glizzy.
There was a couple in there.
Oh gosh.
Careful.
There we go.
Nice.
Well, interrupted John and got myself one on the glide too. They're like twins.
That's 20.
Yeah, it's 20
That's
points.
20. That's 20.
A little bit smaller than my last. Look at that.
That's awesome.
That
Cheers,
is
brother.
fun. Cheers, dude.
This is awesome.
Oh, they're like brother and sister, I think.
That is 15 and 20 right there.
Sir.
Come on, Bubba. Kick off strong. There she goes.
That was awesome. Good stuff.
Double
man.
on the glizzy glide. Grant and I are throwing the same color. Actually, that color is called Grant's gizzard, right?
Yeah,
Grant's gizzard. So he's got his own color.
Signature color, and you know, originally designed to look like a gizzard shad for largemouth bass, but obviously these big pond snook crush it as well. That is freaking fun.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that for both of us.
They thump it. They freaking thump it.
You know, it's more beautiful than catching fish with your homie. Doing it across from the competition. These boys are just over here sulking. They're speed running from one point to the next. And I mean, not that I have any say of talking a little bit of smack to Skipper, but it does feel a little bit nice dinging a couple up in front of their noses.
We watched them lose them too.
Yeah, we watched them lose a nice one.
Lose the one, and we're over here just doubling up.
Light work.
Feels good. Feels bad for them.
How's it going?
General manager just gave me a call that saw people, do.
Oh yeah, fishing.
And I feel like at this in this time of the day, we don't allow people to.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Maybe, probably much later in the afternoon, maybe after 5. I can say you guys would not be bothering anybody.
Yep, can do. Awesome. Have a good one. Thank you.
You too. Thank you, man.
I knew it was too good to be true. There was a guy that who works here, probably like a green manager. He was very nice, like really nice. And he was basically like, look, my boss is telling me he doesn't want to see you guys out here. It's a liability if you get hit with a golf ball, then you could sue the whole place, or I don't know. If I get hit with a golf ball and I was reeling a 40-inch snook, I wouldn't even feel the golf ball. But I understand, obviously, this is a place to golf. This is not a place to fish. So we're already walking a fine line.
Got told that, not that we can't fish here, we just can't fish here right now. They said a couple of golfers made some complaints, but we can come back later when it's not as busy. So super cool people.
Some hospitality right here. Good work. Appreciate it, man.
Well, we needed some upgrade equipment. I'm obviously a bass angler, freshwater angler at heart, so it's important that we get the right equipment for the job. Big snook, big tarpon, any sort of reef dwelling fish. We want to make sure we got a heavy line, heavy fluoro, and upgraded hooks. So I'm getting the essentials right now, and who knows, I might walk out with something that I didn't even plan on buying. It's the beauty of checking out local tackle stores. They always have got cool stuff.
Alrighty, well, we took a little break, went by the tackle shop, got some food, and we did get kicked out earlier, so now we have waited a few hours. That sun is setting. This is prime time. John and I are up 3 fish right now, and they lost a fish, so they're at 4 points. But we're gonna, we caught some nice snook earlier. We're gonna try and get ourselves a poon to end the night. But we're probably gonna fish a little past dark too. Tiny little pond right here with some monster fish. See what happens.
Oh,
Wow. Oh, big one. Roll.
big one, dude.
Oh.
Gosh dang it.
Was it feeding or rolling?
We're rolling, I think. We just saw a massive tarpon roll. There's another one up there too. I'm just gonna kind of slowly sneak my way up. What's so funny is these fish are so big, but they could be laid up in like a couple feet of water, if that. And when they bite, it's full on chaos. Flying iguanas, don't look up. You might have an iguana land on you. So much for being stealthy. Golly, dude.
Oh my God, there's one. There we go. I'm on. Snook, baby. Let's go. Snook on. Yeah, just crushed it. Holy cow, how fun is that? Just crushing them on a swim bait. Not a bad one. A few jumps. Gotta love it, baby. This isn't even a big one, but he's just juicy. Come here, bud. Oh, yeah. Woo! Look at that swim bait, guys. Right up the line as it should be, and the hook is deep in the mouth. Gonna get my pliers out of my sling bag. Unhook this guy. Just a nice snook. What a fight, man. I don't know if you guys saw my rod tip, but holy cow. It just goes berserk. See, dude? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Love to see it, snook released. There we go. That's two, unless Skip's got one on the line right now.
Insane, bro. Oh yeah, here we go. That's why we're gonna get all the jungle snook up in. I called it, dude, the jungle snook. I literally called it, dude. We're gonna get the jungle snook. Look what happened. Still gotta get another 3 more to catch back up. And that's even if John and Grant are absolutely smoking right now. Not a giant by any means, but it's a fish that we definitely needed. Maybe Rackley's got one that we don't know about. We're gonna get this guy right back in the water, and we're gonna try to get another one because we don't got any time to waste. I love some Puerto Rico pond water right to the mouth. Gosh.
We saw some really big tarpon roll as soon as we got up here, but right as soon as we started fishing, they just stopped. So luckily there's more ponds. We're probably gonna fish them tonight too, just because the night bite for these species can be pretty good. And it can be pretty chaotic too, because you don't really see what you're doing. You just feel like boom on the end of your rod. Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was insane. That was insane. Right at my feet. I was going to scratch my freaking foot and a giant fish came up and just ate right at my feet. Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention at all, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, right here, right at the bank, dude. Right at the bank. That was definitely a nice snook. Son of a wiener, man. Decided to eat it right before it got to the bank. Golly. Why do they do that? That was cool though.
Getting really dark. We have a full moon, which is pretty nice. Able to see a little bit, but unfortunately, no one has really gotten any actual bites for the most part, at least that I know of. Seen a little bit of action. I spooked 2 fish off the bank. I can't confirm if those were snook or tarpon, but they were fish nonetheless.
Time is up. 2v2 golf course challenge is over. We've actually found ourselves a little bit deeper in the jungle now and filming some other great content, but we're wrapping this one up a little bit late. It is time to tally up the score and see who is victorious for the Puerto Rican golf course challenge. You guys want to go first? Well,
Sure.
Tell me a little about the day too. Just give like a brief recap.
It was amazing. To find these kind of fish of that size on a golf course is absurd. We did have 3 fish, and Skip, you had a couple that...
I lost a fish. I pulled hooks on a snook, and it hurt my heart. I'm not sure how. He choked it, and the fish wasn't even jumping. It was just down there doing his thing, and pulled right out.
I think that was the one we saw from across the way.
It
Looked like a good one too.
Yeah.
It's a minus point.
As much as we wanted to beat the boys, that hurt for both Grant and I to watch that happen, Skip. So
Yeah, so we ended up with 14 then.
Okay.
14. Okay. We caught 3, lost 1.
okay.
Well, we did not lose a single fish. You caught 2 on the glide bait.
2.
Wait a second. Because we were across the pond and we saw like this.
No. What?
Yeah, like something pulled off. Do we need to go back?
Oh my gosh, that was insane. That was insane. That was insane. Right at my feet. I was going to scratch my freaking foot and a giant fish came up and just ate right at my feet. Might have been some different little bank
Jits
jets
out
out
there,
there. Yeah, dude.
Really?
Do they have a gold chain like that? Your haircut? Because if so,
I
that
could have
was.
sworn it was a guy that looked like you. That
Oh,
was
long, lanky.
Was that at night or during
Yeah,
the day?
it was.
It was at night, so you don't even really know who
Yeah,
this
you
was.
didn't
Oh, I think no.
Plus
and then
Plus, you're, I mean, I hate to be that guy, but you're near 40, Rackham. Gotta get those eyes.
All right. Fine, whatever.
They say we lost a fish. It really doesn't matter because
We got 4 fish total. We each caught 2 on the glide bait, which was pretty sweet.
Yes.
I saw mine like sitting down in the grass, just casted past them, and those snook just blast it. So we got 20 points total. Each fish is 5. And in my opinion, I mean, the fact of it is we did not lose a single fish. So we got 2-0.
and, ul-
clean.
and ultimately no one really lost this challenge because we got to hop around from pond to pond and fish for some of the coolest fish. I got to do something a little bit new today. This is not my wheelhouse. It was a lot of fun. But if you guys want to see more golf course videos or just videos where we pond hop, which I tend to really enjoy, comment down below, let us know. We'll make it happen. But for now, we're going to continue throughout our journey here in Puerto Rico. So we're peacing out, signing out. We'll catch you on the next episode of the Googan Squad. Over the next several days, myself, Rackley, Skipper, and Grant will be exploring some of the amazing fishing opportunities that lie here within the jungle or even on the coast. 1 island, 4 Googans, 8 days. This is Puerto Rico.
Oh my God.
Oh, I got him. Come on. There we go. That was gnarly. That was gnarly. You guys gotta come. They're everywhere, man.
Get flared, buddy. Hold the knife. Skips on a tarpon. Skips on a tarpon. Oh.